is invented. Yeah. Gosh. Don't say what it is, right your hand. Yeah, no, it is. Anyhow. So I can remember, because, well, I just took the video, like, I think it was like 18, 20, 30 minutes ago, not even 30 minutes ago, so not even half an hour ago, and it doesn't seem like a lot of people know what, well, not what they're doing so much, but it seems like a lot of people know how to angle. See, what angling does, and I'm hoping to God this is picking up on the unlike because this is very, very, very important. What angling does is it increases your armor. So even people who drive E75s, you know, please tell me the E75 is available, or I'm literally just gonna be talking nonsense. Tech tree. It should be available, shouldn't it? Yes, it is available, thank God. E75s, Tiger 1s especially, or the Mini Tiger, the VK 3001, yeah. This one, right here, that one, this one. Anyhow, that one especially, because those two tanks are as flat as a pancake, and maybe even flatter than that. Not flattering, flatter. But the gun is very, very good. The guns on these things, it seems like the Germans are, sorry, but in my opinion, the best tanks available. Because it just seems that way, because I can't say that. Yeah, I don't care. Anyway, I know these videos make no sense, but just listen to and do something else, you know, while you're listening to them. Hey, like, dude, I'm gonna sound like your mother for a second, but do your homework. But yeah, do your homework for God's sake. Huh. So I'm not used to this tech tree because this is actually an older tech tree. In all reality, there should actually be the Panzer 1, Panzer 2, and Panzer 2G. Panzer 2G has better penetration than the Panzer 1C, though it's slower. Basically, Panzer 2G has a better gun, but Panzer 2C is better than every other way. Well, yeah, better than every other way, but the Panzer 2G is still a very good machine. Same thing with the Panzer 2. Actually, the Panzer 2 is a much better armored version of the Panzer 1, which isn't as well armored. So yeah, that is probably maybe a preview, because if they are putting that in, I don't know why they aren't. Would make sense. But yeah, angling. Angling is very, very important. Because let's take the E50. The E50 has 150 millimeters of frontal armor at the hull. The turret armor is the upgrade turret armor. Actually, let's see, here we go. So far, actually, yeah, because I don't know what the downgrade turret armor looks like. Based on the upgrade turret armor, well, it's sloped back, and what the effective sloping is I think somewhere around 200 to 210 millimeters. What sloping does is it makes your armor better without actually getting I know the perfect example. If it is not here, actually, yeah, it is here. It should be here. Yeah, it is. Good. This is sloping. This is angling. The angle, look at the angle of the armor. The angle of this armor is absolutely fantastic. Same thing with this, actually. A20 drivers, you actually have amazing armor in all seriousness. Well, not amazing armor, but decent enough. You know, you can bounce some shots. Just turn your tank. If you turn your tank 50 degrees, then you actually have relatively good armor. Wait a second. Where's the... Oh, they don't have the T50. I'm going ahead of myself. see, you get to see what they're actually gonna add, or if they don't add, I don't know why they don't add. But yeah, yeah, this is a very, 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 very good machine. Uh, how do I know that this is a very, very good machine? The protection says 25, and now Sirius actually 26 with the grand turn. Analysis is actually a little bit better because if you angle that, you're probably going to get somewhere around 7. Actually, it's already somewhere around 75. So let's say 70. Let's say 70. So angle that somewhere around 95, which isn't bad, especially if you're at range, which is amazing. I do know the upgrade turret for this is actually a perfect example of angling. And the armor angling on that, you know, like how it's, you know, tilted back. Actually, perfect, perfect. The front of this right there, where the machine gun is, where like a machine gun, the machine gun is planted in the hull. Not the turret machine guns, this machine gun. Anyhow, that is what our sloping is. Our angling is when someone does that. No one does that on this. I don't know why, but they don't. That is our angling. Please to God, don't. This is our angling. This. Okay, I found it. Alright. That. And actually very interestingly, if you shoot that, it'll immediately go down right into the ammo box, which is very, very good. Well, if you shoot that, it'll go right into the ammo box, or ammo rack, or whatever. Shoot here, and it will pretty much just jam the turret automatically. I just thought I'd give you a tidbit. I love this machine. I seriously love it. Anyhow, yeah, that's a little bit on armor angling. That's what I did in the Panzer. Sorry, you didn't see the Panzer 2 because the Panzer 2 since it's not 20 minutes because reasons. In 15 minutes it's then because again reasons. Well, basically, this thing is a perfect example. It's a prime example. In fact, I will do it in the next video just to make sure. Actually, this is amazing. Alright, this anglet. If this thing was just a box, I would love that. Literally, if it was a literal box, I would love that. Because that would even make it even better, because then you can just do that. If you do that, I don't know the effectiveness of every single thing in the game. That is probably somewhere around 120. I kid you not, that's actually very good. It's a very, very good turret mantlet. Anyhow, yeah. And that is in some places there, that is what you're angling your armor is. So yeah. Thanks for watching, if you actually did watch this. Yeah. Quick review. This thing is actually very different from the PC version, because I just have to say this. The Top Gun on the PC version, so every single person who says this gun is terrible, you don't have to play with this gun, because this gun is the Top Gun on the PC version. The stockish, if you research this is the gun, right? Wait. Alright, if you research this gun, which I did, but this right here, that is the stock-ish, that's the intermediate gun, to this gun. Yeah, so every single person who says that this gun is terrible, okay, you don't have to play with this gun. Because that is literally the top gun. As you can see, it is utterly terrible. On this tank it would be terrible. Sorry, that tank it wouldn't be terrible. Yeah. This tank it wouldn't be terrible. This tank it is. 50-50 really. In some cases, it is, in most cases, actually most cases it is, unless you want to use premium. Yeah. Good news is its damage is actually its damage is kind of weedy. This tank is still decent. I've had decent games in this on the one. Oh my god, that's appalling. Sorry, but oh my god, that's appalling. Don't get that gun. Sorry, I just had to go quickly run through that. Basically, uh, additional garages, heavy small lighter, heavy caliber tank gun, whatever. When I run, multi-use, I use the multi-use as a repair kit, and a first aid kit, and a fire extinguisher. So yeah, 52 AP. Since the penetration on the HE isn't terrible. Oh, which is the thing actually. Sorry, excuse me. This thing does quick. 200 damage on high explosive. It has 38 high explosive penetration. For penetration, it has armor piercing. It has 130, which is very good. And for armor piercing carbon rigid, it has 139. The aiming time is 1.9, but with my setup, it's probably actually no, it is 1.8, probably. Anyhow, the accuracy is terrible. 1.4. Actually, it's pretty bad, but it's not terrible. It's very heavy. You can read the heaviness. 1,437. The engine is weedy. It's not very good. Chance of fire impact 30. Sorry, 20. Engine power 30. 300. Wait, 30. No. 75. Stock engine is terrible. 25. Oh my! You are a slug. This the load limit is 33. The turret speed is 32, which isn't terrible, and the weight is, well, we don't really need to focus on that. 50 all round on the tank. Charge turret speed is 42. V-range 230. With my setup, it's actually probably around 250. Actually, with everything else, everything else is probably more like 310. Oh, that's pretty good. That's actually the Stugs range on the PC. Just a little tidbit on there. And the weight of the turret is 3,000, and I need to stop talking. But I can't. It's the same, but it's actually evidently less weight is worse. Go figure. Anyhow, yes, I'm gonna stop talking because I need to. Goodbye. Have a good day. Good day, Saw. Mom.